We're live, and I haven't had a shower. Okay, just get right to the point. Our power just turned on, what, 10 minutes ago? And I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I hope it's not gonna be that long. But I just thought it was worthwhile sharing with you. What kind of lessons did you learn, you two? We had no power for about 30 hours.
We can live without power.
We can live without power, and most of the world does, I believe.
And I cooked the pancakes.
Let's show the pancakes.
He's the evil chef.
Okay, this is our setup for this morning. Seriously, most of our stuff is still in boxes. Look at this. Look at this room. Like, we just moved here 5 days ago, and we have nothing out. So this is our little set. We don't even have a kitchen table. So he's cooking pancakes right now on the wood burner, which is amazing. You're doing a great job, buddy. I am so excited, though. So excited. We got power. I broke down and got a generator because, let me just sit here. I broke down and got a generator. Sorry for the shakiness. Maybe I'll go outside. My goal really was, I'm not against generators. It was, I didn't want to have to need one. I wanted, maybe that's an ultimate goal. Maybe that's years down the road that we can just get by without power. But anyway, this morning, I just spent like hundreds of dollars at Costco 2 days ago. You know, we do a monthly Costco trip and it saves a ton of money, and it's in the fridge, and I didn't let the kids open the fridge once yesterday. But overnight it popped in my head like, man, I wonder how cold that still is. So this morning I got in that thing and barely cold at all. So here's our food. Had to put them in boxes from the fridge, and then I didn't know what I was gonna do with the freezer. I have a big freezer out in the garage, and then the fridge in the house, or the freezer in the house. I'm like, what do I do with all that stuff? So I just set it out here because it's cold, but then it got me thinking, like, it's gonna get up to mid-40s today. So that's not gonna stay super cold even out here through the rest of the day. I'm like, I gotta keep the stuff cold. So went and got this puppy. It's not, I didn't necessarily want a huge one. This was, what is this, 3650. So it's enough to power, like the, look at that. That is amazing. I don't know if you can see that. Ice is just falling at rapid pace. It's crazy. Okay. Yeah, that's enough to power the refrigerator, probably the freezer out in the garage, and then a few smaller things, maybe some lights. All I had it hooked up to with the refrigerator. I kid you not, though, I sent a message to the group and just said, pray for us. Because I don't know when this power is coming on, and that's a whole other story that I'm gonna get to. And within 10 or 15 minutes, power's on. And let me just tell you the story of this. This started 6 a.m. yesterday. It's now, what is it, noon? I don't know, noon. So almost 30 hours. Maybe it's 11, I'm not sure. And I kept checking the status for like all day yesterday. And then the only thing we had in our cupboards was like, well, we had a ton of fruit, and then we had like granola for cereal. So we were eating that all day, and by the time supper came, I was like, I'm sick. I'm just sick of it was fruit all day and granola. Like, I don't know. It was good to have it, but the kids didn't want any of it. So we We went to the closest bigger town, half-hour away, and got something to eat there. One of their favorite places so far, and don't even know what it was. Oh, it was some Mexican place, like El Maguey's. It's amazing. Something like that. Yeah. Anyway, so that's a ways away. And then we also went to Walmart to get water and to get batteries for flashlights, which I'm so happy I found flashlights because those were packed in boxes too. And at the beginning of yesterday, I had no idea where flashlights were. I'm so, like, it's a miracle that I found flashlights in a box. So we got that. But anyway, we were told yesterday that it was going to be around 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. yesterday, that it was going to be turned on. 1 p.m. rolls around, nothing. Then I didn't have any estimations after that, but I checked. After we got back from that trip, I checked, and I was off the outage list. They took me off the list, and I'm like, my power's still out. I'm off the list. So then I put myself back on the list, and then I got this estimation of when it's gonna turn back on. Sunday, which today is Friday. Yesterday was Thursday when I was reading this. They said Sunday at 6 p.m. I'm like, it's me alone with 4 kids. One day has been hard. But we're gonna make it. I said, we're gonna make it. I probably took it the worst out of all of them because I just didn't know how to piece everything together. That didn't sound good. That was a plow truck. I think it just put down its plow. But anyway, I didn't want to make 2 trips out to that bigger town. So we needed water. We were in desperate water situation where we needed water to flush toilets. I really don't know where to buy water around here. I guess gas stations, but wouldn't they only have like the little bottles of water? So what I did was, instead of walking to the river, which would be quite a walk and it'd be a heck of a long walk back with 2 5-gallon buckets, we drove around the corner to the river. And I have footage of this, so it'll take me some time, but I'll try to piece together a nice edited video of this whole adventure. But we went down to the river, filled up buckets of water just to be able to flush our toilets. I mean, this is, I'm not gonna say it's as primitive as it gets because we actually have toilets, but I wasn't prepared for this. And what I just told the kids was, like, as hard as this was good for us. This was really, really good for us to find out where we're lacking and to really allow us to appreciate what we have just on demand that most of the world doesn't have. They don't have access to what we have. And to be honest, I want to be able, if need be, I want to be able to get by. I don't know what that was, but it makes me nervous. That either was something that hit our house or that was like a transformer that exploded. Oh my God, what is that? Or it's someone shooting a gun like 50 feet away. Anyway, I need to go figure out what's happening behind my house. But that's the story so far.